I gotta go buy cigarettes though, hold on. They are not here. Who sold cigarettes? Was it at the boardwalk? Was it the nurse? You were unexpectedly surrounded by 3 Glocklins, menacingly playing their glockenspiels at you, which is a real trick if you think about it. Hey, what gives? This is a mockery. We insist on it. We insist on it that you give us all of your meat give. What? All of it? That's crazy. I guess that is a little extreme. Say we instead. 3 meat? Yeah, sure. The goblins thank you politely. Oh, how nice. And strut away. Tony Fiasco. No, what? Where is it? Some amateur wit has penned a mild bon mot on the wall of a bathroom stall. You smile, but you do not laugh. Make the bon mot bon motier. Now that'll get the bathroom goers roaring. I don't know what that means. French joke. No, there's nothing here. Where the fuck were the cigarettes? I swear to God I saw cigarettes before. Well, there's an unusual sight. 4 Glocklins are playing their glockenspiels while doing some kind of traditional folk dance. It involves a lot of skipping and hopping and turning around in a square with precise timing, so they aren't really paying attention to you, or to anything else, really. Hey, join in. It does kind of look like fun, but you definitely don't know the steps, and would only cause total chaos. It would be simpler to just attack them, since a brawl would probably result anyway. Damn. Well, I gotta ignore them. Sad. Are you sure there's no fucking cigs here? Oh my god, there they are. I'm fucking blind. Cola Wars ration cigarettes. An elderly man with thick eyeglasses shuffles up to you with a determined expression. Before you can react, he shoves some meat in your mouth and shouts in your ear. Operator! Operator, get my worthless son on the line! Mister, I'm not a payphone. That's what the last payphone said, and I'm not buying it. Let me talk to my first schluggiter son. I'm sorry, sir. The line is busy. Please try again later. Probably gabbling with one of his floozy girlfriends. Bleh. What a floozy. Put the cigarettes on the tray. Quickly hatch a plan. According to the fifth urn, you put on Captain Dirge's voice again. Matey, your smokes be on the table as you wanted. Appreciate it, Captain. You hide behind the captain, who is snoring on his chair. After a time, the bookcase slides aside, and an unshaven, shifty-looking guy pokes his head out and glances around surreptitiously. He tiptoes over to the table, picks up the pack of cigarettes, and returns to the secret door. The bookcase slides shut behind him. Well, what do you know? He's just a weirdo. Check a nautical guide to Lieutenant Harbor. Nothing happens when you pull the book off the shelf, so you flip it open and page through it a little. However, since you aren't a sea captain, the notes and charts don't mean much to you. None of them have any big black X markings, and none of them have any big black X's marking the site of buried treasure. Phooey. Oh, wait, what's this? There's a little pamphlet stuffed in the back. How to curse like a sailor. This is a handy reference card for nautical profanity. Profanity. How to curse like a sailor. Check a seaman's manuals of ropes and knots. Nothing happens when you pull the book off the shelf, so you flip it open and page through it a little. As advertised, it's a thorough guide to various kinds of ropes and knots used on ships, with lots of diagrams, although none of it is particularly useful to you personally. They say never to judge a book by its cover. Practical secret doors for the home handyman. That could never be it. You tilt the book forward and nothing happens, so you pull the book all the way off the shelf and nothing happens. You flip the book open, start riffling through the pages until you find one with the page corner turned down. A diagram on the page shows the three most common unobtrusive latch mechanisms for bookshelf For bookshelf-based for bookshelves-based secret doors, and on closer inspection, the bookcase is using the second one. Now you can open a secret door whenever you're ready. Nice. Hey, dude. It's me. You give a respectful salute to all these dead soldiers. My god. Maybe this guy thinks it's treasure, but they look like trash to you. Hey, what are you doing in? Were you seriously about to ask me what I'm doing in here? Yeah, even as I was saying it, it sounded stupid. How'd you find me? I hid and watched when you came out for your smokes. Oh, that was you, huh? Thought the captain's voice didn't sound quite right? What's the deal? Well, it's basically just what it looks like. Looks like you're hiding in this old man's house to rob him while he sleeps. Well, in that case, it's not at all what it looks like. I'm listening. I'll admit, at first I was planning on robbing him. I figured an old sea captain must have a secret treasure, right? He wasn't a pirate. No, it turns out he's just a lonely old man with nobody to talk to. Except, well, his old sailing buddies. So I started hanging out back here and chatting with him through the wall. You didn't find it strange? He was a little spooked at first, but once I gotten a handle on how the different voices should sound and learned enough to keep up with the anecdotes, he relaxed. It's actually nice to have someone to talk to, even if the situation's kind of weird, right? Oh, so all of them are him? That's funny. So that's all? You do this because you feel sorry for him? Yeah, well, I won't pretend I don't like having somewhere to stay rent-free, and his pension from the shipping company's pretty good, and his short-term memory's kind of bad, so he doesn't pay much attention to the fact that he's buying food for 2 people. He's a good guy. It's an easy life. Don't screw it up for us, okay? Wait, what is it to you, anyway? I'm here about the stolen urn. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. He'd mentioned the 5th sailor a few times, so I thought he might like to have the whole crew together, you know? So I lifted some random urn from that little cathedral to fill the spot. Seemed like a good idea at the time. The vicar needs it back. Okay, it'll be weird if it just vanishes, though. Can you swap it for another one? Captain doesn't open them, so he won't notice if there's no ashes in them. Fine, I'll see what I can do. There's spare urns. I can go get the spare urn. You see an IRS agent through the window of a diner, struggling with his paperwork. Feels bad. Correct his calculations. Popping the cap off a red pen, you lean through the window You lean through the window over and make a few improvements to his work. You pat him on the head and walk off whistling. He shouts terrible curses at your back. Honestly, there wasn't all that much to correct. Yo, I'm gonna need one of those spare urns, please. Burial urn. Vicar won't miss it. Back to Dirches. You stop dead in your tracks when you see 3 of those weird fishmen lurking in the mouth of an alley up ahead. They're peering around with their glistening, staring eyes and glurbling at each other quietly. Until one of them notices you. It and its 2 companions start stalking towards you, making wet growling sounds. Ah, jeez, what even are you guys? Well, are you evil invaders? Or are you natives that were displaced by urban development, seeking to reclaim what's rightfully yours? The fisherman confer briefly. Evil? Okay, thanks, as long as we're on the same page. Oh god. Soda in the hole! You shake the dubious soda can until the ball starts to rattle, then pop the tab and hurl it at the fisherman. It explodes in a spray of sweet carbonated water, which they like, and glittering aluminum shrapnel, which they don't. The confluence of these 2 conflicting emotions confuses them plenty enough for you to make your escape. Pog. Let me replace this urn real quick. Glance over to make sure Captain Dirge is sleeping. You deftly swap the urns. Urn of cremains. It was borrowed. Dude, why didn't you just get a spare urn, fucking asshole? Did you switch out that 5th urn yet? Yeah, I did. Great, so we're square then. Everything's Jake? Look, this is really shady. and weird? You should just be honest with the guy? Yeah, I guess you're right. I gotta build up to it, though. If I just pop out of that bookshelf at him, he's liable to have a heart attack. Or try to kill me. Alright, well, good luck. Thanks for not blowing my cover. It means a lot to me. To the captain, too, even if he doesn't exactly know it. Alright. A fast-talking salesman approaches you and starts his pitch before you can cross the street to avoid him. Say there, would you like to purchase a set of encyclopedias? I mean, I would. But fucking hell no. I thought you might say that. Understandable. But what if I told you that this was no ordinary encyclopedia? You think that's something you're likely to tell me? So likely as to be certain. Step a little closer, would you? Fine. You take a step towards him. He opens his trench coat to reveal a set of dog-eared paperback books. This is no collection of boring facts. This is an encyclopedia of blue humor. A multi-volume collection of the lewd and lascivious. A multi-volume collection of the lewd and lascivious. A trove of truly tasteless treasure. It's a set of books of dirty jokes? Precisely. And it's yours for the obscenely low price of 200 meat. Surely shocking jokes, complete sets. A set of dog-eared paperbacks filled with offensive jokes. Somebody must have carefully assembled this set out of individual volumes found in the filthy public bathrooms. Grants an upgradable skill. Hurt 'em all, gives sleaze armor. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take it. You spend 200 meat, that's almost all of it. The man takes your meat and winks at you as he stuffs it into his pocket. Enjoy! He continues to stand there. Aren't we done here? What are you waiting for? I want to watch you read it. Okay, bye-bye. Let's see. The world's sleaziest jokes. Culled from the world's sleaziest toilet stalls. If you can stomach these, there won't be much left in heaven or earth that can scandalize you. Be shocked. My God. And Pitt the Elder said, "Why, under the wig of a wig, my dear?" Huh? Wait, no, that's disgusting. You got a perk. Hurt them all. It takes a lot of shit of... It takes a shit of a lot to make you blush. Still a lot of filth to wade through here. Here, got your urn. Eh? Oh, I guess I gotta give it to the vicar. Oh, it's you. Have you found a missing ashes yet? Yeah, here you go. Wonderful. I'll get this polished and reinstalled right away. Blessings be upon you, my child. In fact, let me make that blessing literal. I have some holy water of St. Polycarp here somewhere. Here we go. Takes out a little bottle of water and splashes some on your forehead. Ooh, +1 muscle. Patron saint of bodybuilders? That's crazy. I.e., it burns. Nah, just kidding. Say, whose ashes are in that urn, actually? Unfortunately, we don't know of his name, but he was a sailor who washed ashore here after a shipwreck. Some of the locals took him in, but he didn't survive the night. Poor fellow. He was interred here as an act of charity. So it was the 5th sailor? That's crazy. Oh. Was that about 50 years ago, give or take? Oh, no, it was more like 300 years ago. Interesting. That's crazy. Does it talk? Ahoy there. Everything shipshape? Need any spokes? I guess I shouldn't mess around. Let's get that good eyesight. Nice. I can recognize the letter E from really far away. Hell yeah. Oh, I should go talk to the cat now. Oh, a well-dressed man flags you down. Excuse me there, my good citizen. Might you have a match on your person? Afraid not. Well, that just won't do. What if you should have cause to set something alight in the future? Here, take one of mine. The man tips his hat off to you and scurries off before you can thank him. What a weirdo. I can pet the cat now. Hey, kitty. New cat unlocked? That's crazy. Ishmael seems a lot calmer than he did before. Pet. Only one cat favor at a time. What? +1 mysticality. Ishmael's boon sucks. Keep my current one. Man, I did all of that to please the cat and the cat's boon sucks ass. RIP.